who is down on their luck, you know, well, with all of the financial crisis we had the other day, they have no money. And because there's no money, there are no friends around.
Yeah.
The job has contracted, no place in the organization for you, and you're at the verge of maybe losing your home.
Yeah.
And business not working so well. What would you say to
Talk to them.
someone who is down and out like that? What would you say to somebody like that?
Oh.
We're going through very,
Yeah.
really the life stresses.
Yeah. So the first thing I'd say is, which is really hard to take in sometimes when you're there. That's what I call a dark night of the soul experience. Okay? One of the principles I teach is that everything serves. Everything. Good, bad, ugly, it all serves. So if we can step back and say, how is this serving me? We open to getting the gifts that are a part of every experience, no matter how devastating it may seem. I've had some pretty devastating things happen to me in my life. I've gone through divorce. I've gone through depression. I lost my sister in a car accident when I was 19, and we were only 14 months apart, so we were dressed like twins. I mean, that was a huge loss. I've gone through the death of my father. I've gone through divorce. I have had, I've had failed business opportunities. I mean, I invested in a business in Florida, and and I lost a lot of money. Okay, so pretty much I have not had to declare bankruptcy. I have a lot of clients I work with who have and are in the middle of stuff like that. And so I've worked with a lot of people who are having cancer experiences. And so I've pretty much seen almost everything. And this I know for sure, as Oprah would say. Is that everything does serve. But you have to be open to seeing that, and that is the greatest challenge, and that's why we all need help. Because when you are in the darkness, you need somebody to guide you. You need somebody to take your light, to show you where the light switch, or hold your hand and move you through there. And so it is a time to surround yourself with people who lift you. And so if you have friends who have taken flight, they were fair weather friends. They're not your real friends. That is the time to lean on you. Whatever you believe in, whether you call it God, universe, source, it's a time to dig deep, because it's a deep spiritual lesson that we are learning. And those are opportunities that teach you what you're really made of and what you're capable of. And find people who are willing to share with you. But most of all, the person you're meant to depend on in those times is you.
That's a tall order.
It is.
I mean, especially for someone who is in that,
So it's a time where you read books. Most people have access to the internet. So there are so many things free online. I do a lot of free things. There are people, when I couldn't afford, that's how I know about these things. There were times when I couldn't afford. And there are times now. It's not like you get this thing and you're smooth. Life looks more like this. Right?
Yeah, but I suppose with a person in that situation, the most important thing then is to find somebody to hold your hand to help you.
Yes. And you
that
too.
That might be very difficult for you to pull yourself out of that so-called morass, for lack of a better word.
Exactly.
Exactly. To see what the possibilities are.
Exactly. And because you can only see with your current level of consciousness. So you need someone who is a step ahead of you. To help, to give you a hand up. And so something like that, I have a free ebook on my website called Shift Into Your $1 Million Zone, which has specific exercises and steps to do. There are YouTube videos. I have a YouTube video on moving through I call it a good rant. So because when you're enraged and you have to move that energy, and so sometimes we put our fists through a wall or unfortunately stab somebody. There are other more productive ways to expend that energy, And tapping is one of them. And there are tons of free videos on learning how to do that. So there are tools out there. There's help out there. The first place we need to be is go, I need help. And literally, one of the most powerful things I've ever done when I'm at that, when you're on the floor and there's no one there, I've said, help me. And help has come.
Yeah.
So.
Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, because I find that I'll say, Lord God, help me now, please.
And then we have to expect it.
And then it comes, it comes, it comes,
Yes.
it comes, it comes.
Yes, yes.
What are you most proud of? Let us, what are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of, gosh, I have so many things I'm proud of. The thing that comes to mind, several things come to mind. I'm most proud of my children, and the fact that even though there were times when I wasn't the best mother that I could have been, that I've obviously loved them enough that we've survived it. And I'm proud of the fact that I've never been afraid to say I'm sorry to my children, and to teach them what I learned when I've learned something new. And because I always say at this point, it's one of my favorite quotes from a book called Future Shock. It says, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write. It's those who refuse to unlearn and relearn. So when I'm unlearning and relearning, I share that with them on my journey. And I'm also proud of building the successful businesses that I've built, that I'm not afraid to learn, to keep growing, ask for help, make a mistake, fall down, get up, and keep going. Yeah. I'm also proud of failing miserably when I tried to commit suicide at 19. I'm very proud of that I failed, because I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So the darkness of the souls at that particular point in life.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank God you were able to pull yourself out.
Yes. Because if you don't, you will never know what could have happened.
What could have been true. So how does one get involved if one wants to acquire your services for them to be able, to coach them through, to help them through? How do they get in touch with you?
So I have my email, which is helenmacmillan.com, and my Macmillan is MacMillan.
Okay.
And if they go to my website, there's a contact page. You can contact me there. They can email me. So that's probably the best way. My website is helenmacmillan.com. So that is the best way to contact. And my phone number, believe me, my phone number is out there. It's on my website. I don't hide from anyone. Yes.
Helen, I thank you very much. This has been a most inspiring chat. I certainly enjoyed it tremendously.
I enjoyed it too.
And
Thank you.